If you're carrying one of the more than 2 million mortgages up for renewal this year and next, you'll likely be paying special attention to tomorrow morning's interest rate decision from the Bank of Canada. Tonight, we have the results of a CTV News survey of more than 50 brokers whose advice could save you money. CTV's Adrian Gobriel on the data and the forecast.
A mortgage is the largest loan most Canadians will ever take on, and the financial road many are now forced to travel is filled with uncertainty.
I feel like it's a huge gamble.
In the small southwestern Ontario town of Dorchester, the Coopers are preparing to make a move. As they shop for a new mortgage, they're staring down a hefty increase.
We did get a rate at 1.7% at this house during the pandemic at the end of 2020.
Yeah.
And now we know that rates are looking in the 5-ish range.
To help guide consumers through these turbulent times, we sent this questionnaire to mortgage brokers across the country. 59% shared that a fixed mortgage is currently the right choice. Just 7% said variable. 34% said it depends.
Why is that? People are still scared to go variable. And the reality is we don't know how soon it will go down, but we don't know how far it will go down and how fast that will happen.
I feel like we're sitting on the verge of losing everything that we worked so hard for.
Shauna Wood and her husband Dave purchased their family home north of Toronto in 2021 for $800,000. With a fixed mortgage rate of 3%, they pay $3,000 a month, half of their family income. They've received a renewal offer of 7.19% for a monthly payment of $5,100.
Sorry, I get a little bit emotional. What do? You try and find the money.
The big banks are where many Canadians get their mortgages from, but can they be trusted to offer up the best rate when you're renewing? 29% of brokers said yes, 51% answered no, 20% said it depends. It's a question that has sparked no shortage of opinions.
Out of convenience, I went with my local bank, and knowing that it probably wasn't the best rate.
I would still trust the bank.
I wouldn't trust that it's them, but the best they can do.
You'd negotiate?
Yes, I'd negotiate.
Like so many, the Woods and the Coopers are hoping for an olive branch from the Bank of Canada this week.
I hope to see them lower to make life more affordable for everybody.
A sentiment shared by many across the country tonight. Omar?
Certainly, and as we saw in your report, there are so many Canadians struggling with affordability right now. Looking ahead to tomorrow, what are economists saying about the odds of a rate cut?
The Bank of Canada is looking at multiple indicators. They're going to look at the retail sector, the economy. All are showing signs of slowing down. So a rate cut is likely coming, though it's unclear whether it'll be tomorrow or perhaps in July.
And important to remember that even if there is a rate cut tomorrow, we likely won't be going down to those historic lows we've seen.
Yeah, if and when we do see a rate cut, we're likely not going to see it move the needle very much, especially for those with a variable rate mortgage. So the advice is clear. If you're out shopping for a mortgage, do your homework, find what is right for you and your family, and don't count on a big rate cut anytime soon.
All right, and that decision coming out in the morning at 9:45 Eastern. We'll be watching, Adrian. Thanks so much. And if you're looking for breakdowns from brokers in specific regions and cities across the country, that information is on our website, ctvnews.ca.